My name is Jamie, and this is the vlog for August 16th, 2021. It is past my bedtime, and I'm happy to leave it at that. I do need to start getting to bed earlier. It's just been a hell of a day. And what do I mean by hell of a day? Well, got the kiddo up, and we got off to school, camp, slash camp, whatever. And I came back to make breakfast. And one of the dogs, Apollo, my pit bull, had gotten into the pantry and he pulled out the entire giant bag of Daysequin supplements that my Great Pyrenees is on and ate the whole thing. It was pretty much two-thirds of the way full. And that's supposed to get a Great Pyrenees through about 4 months. So he also dragged out the freeze-dried strawberries. I found those on his favorite little spot on the love seat. He didn't eat very many. He dragged out the juice boxes. He didn't puncture any of those. He just dragged them out and hid them under the dining room table. And he also grabbed my half-open box of grape nuts cereal, dragged them all the way to the master bedroom, ripped into it, so there was grape nuts everywhere. I'm pretty sure he ate some of those. But anyway, um, so that was my morning, was coming home to that, only having enough time to either make breakfast or clean up. So I half cleaned up, and I did get my breakfast in because the mess is going to be there anyway. Um, Cleaned up all the immediate stuff, closed off the master bedroom so he couldn't get after the crumbs that he left everywhere from the cereal. Came back in the afternoon after I picked up the kid and did my work, cleaned up, called the vet once I found the supplement bag, which was not at the time I found the rest of the mess, it was later, just to make sure there's no toxicity. Apollo's fine. He's just drinking a lot of water, but he's happy and all that stuff. Begging for food tonight, interestingly enough, after he has thrown up his entire stomach full of food on my pillow and my mattress. And of course, it's soaked through the mattress cover, and I have a foam mattress, so it is currently soaked in cleaner. I will probably be camping out on the couch tonight. Yes, he's lucky, he's cute. So I have now baby-proofed the pantry, and I went and got him some more toys and treats and chewable stuff, that's not one of the kids' toys or a shoe or anything appetizing in the pantry. I'll give him one of those when I leave. Hopefully that will delay the destruction. Can't believe he made that big of a mess in a half an hour, 30 minutes. That's it. Ugh. Oh, Lordy. So that was the day, chiefly. Lots of cleaning up, one thing after another, after another, after another. Um, oh, what else? Yeah, tried to make myself a hot bath after the kid went to bed. Ended up disturbed out of that because the delivery man came to the door at like 9:30, which set the dogs off like crazy. And I'm all for my dogs barking like all hell's breaking loose if there's some stranger coming to the door or a window at night in the dark. So good dogs. Um, and all I saw was by the time I got out of the bath, all I saw was taillights of a truck peeling away. So I had no idea what happened. So anyway, went out and checked it out, found the box. Nothing broken into, just a box. Her birthday present arrived. It is a shark slip and slide with a couple of inflatable boogie boards. Um, really hoping a friend shows up to play that with her. I can't, I'm too big. So it's gonna be all her. And it's just been crappy timing. Like either everyone's out of town or traveling or whatever. Um, or it's something like, um, so yeah. So that's where all that jazz stands. So tomorrow morning I'll be blowing up a bunch of dinosaur balloons and hiding them somewhere in a closet around the house where she can't find them. And then my goal is to put them up Wednesday while she's at school. Um, and so she'll have a surprise to come back to in the front yard. Really hoping some friends show up. So far, I've got a lot of no's. I'll do what I can do. I know that if I focus on what she's missing out on, she's going to focus on what she's missing out on. So instead, we're going to focus on the fun. I will be the best playmate on the planet. And we'll roll with that. Um, and just be completely present and enjoy our time and all that jazz. So she's gotten gifts Need more stuff, but I get it. People are trying to make up for not actually being able to be here. I get it. I do. So, weird ache back of my neck a little bit. I need to go to bed. Sleep on the couch. Thanks, dog. Anyway, to get down to the nitty gritty, a friend of mine told me today, she's like, "So what are you doing for you?" I'm like, "Well, I'm planning this, vacation, big family vacation we're going to take in February for like 10 days. It's going to be awesome, maybe 12 if we can swing it. She's like, "That's a long way away. What are you doing for you like now?" I try to get my workouts in, take care of my body, enjoy what I can do there. What are you doing for yourself? Like, what's your recharge? It's a really good question. And it's kind of stuck with me. And part of it is I want to make sure that I'm evaluating this and deciding that what I'm doing is enough. And the other part of it is not judging what recharges me is obviously very different from what recharges her. She's a avid backpacker and camper and hiker. Like she will go out into the wilderness and backpack and do these cool trails, and it's awesome. I don't have a partner around to leave my kid with for a weekend. And on top of it, it's usually just me. So I can't go out into the wilderness and maybe get hurt because there is one caretaker here most of the year, and it's me. And it just doesn't seem like something I could feasibly do. Um, but I do have an overnight scheduled for her with the cousins next month. That still works out. I am going to have a day or two kid free. I can go do whatever I want to do. Let's be realistic. It's probably going to be house projects, but they'll get stuff kicked off my list, and I'm down for that. I like feeling productive. And if that's my way to recharge, then that's enough. So, yeah, we all have our different ways. Oh, I got to play Blackwood Crossing, which is an indie game for PS4, I think, or computer, whatever. It came out a few years back. Nothing I play is cutting edge or free, but it was a really cool story, and it had a lot of sadness to it, and it talked about like grief and letting go and things like that. And it was a really neat game. It was beautifully done. And then feeling the need to kind of express the extra vibe in the house. I dialed up a whole bunch of homecoming military videos online last night and let myself have a good cry and enjoy their good fortune and feel bad that our situation sucks and know that other people have been in this situation that sucks and made it out okay and they're fine and take comfort in that, and just kind of like get myself an outlet because I'm not one of those people who will generally cry at the drop of a hat. I'm not. Just am not. It's super rare when it happens. Um, I have to kind of have a trigger. So that was a great way to just kind of like vent and let it out, stuff like that. And I've noticed the kiddo is still very connection seeking. Nothing wrong with that. It's a healthy way for her to connect with me. And she's specifically connection seeking with me, which is fine. It's a little exhausting, but it's healthy for her. And this coming from an adoptee who was not connection seeking. Um, it was very different for me growing up. So it's a very conscious thing for me to realize she wants me to tickle her right now because she wants to be touched. Because I am not a horribly physical person. I mean, I hug her every day and I tickle her every day and I kiss her goodnight and I snuggle with her. But it's not, I mean, it's spontaneous. But it's not to the level that someone who's very physical does, right? Like my husband, very physical guy, um, big into tickling her and constantly touching her, and like not in a creepy way, like in a dad way, that kind of thing, hugs, that bit, and so obviously she misses that, so she's trying to like pull it from me, and she's learning different ways to ask me for it, which is great, um, because I will fill a need I know is there. I don't know it's there. can't do anything about it, and I don't always realize that she's lonely. Um, I guess I can't say I don't always realize it. I know. Pretty sure um, every military spouse with one single kid knows how this goes. So it's nothing new under the sun. Um, so yeah, loneliness is like an extra person that lives in this house. Um, Sometimes we're friends with him. Sometimes it's okay. And sometimes he's kind of a jerk and it's harder than others. So I don't know. Here's my ghostly analogy for the day. I've made it over 10 minutes. I am going to stop and get ready for bed. My name is Jamie, and today felt a little bit like fall. Tomorrow will clear up a little bit, hopefully be better. Tomorrow is birthday prep.